Hello, my friends. Hallo, Sissi. Musst du ausnutzen, wenn du schon mal Zeit hast. Hello, my friends. So, live in English, our second dwarf. Ja, heute ist Gartenzwergtag, das ist richtig, ja. Unterschiedliche Gestaltungsmöglichkeiten. My friends, thank you for joining me Thursday evening. Let's bring color to our life. My name is Angela. I'm the owner and creative energy from Elfen und Helden. Hallo, liebe Vera. From Elfen und Helden. I'm a DIY retailer and a wholesaler over here in Frankfurt in Germany. And tonight it's Garden Dwarf time. In the German life, we already created Goldie, which is this cutie here, bright and shiny. We added some woody bands to his head and gave him some flowers. This mushroom was already there and we painted those. So that's Goldie. He's going to the side. And now we're going to have some fun also with woody band and the Daydream Apothecary paints. So he's going to be bright. I'm using the neons from Anissa. So, but let's start with the woody band first. That's what we're going to do. He's going to get, he's already got like a belt, but this belt is pretty boring. So we're going to use one of those trims from woody band to basically make it a little more fun. And then we're going to add the 2437, which is this cute ornament, which comes in a set. This is going to go around his head, around the top here. So just to give you a little more fun, this is ceramic, and you're probably wondering, it looks like a ghost. I already prepared this guy with a bonding primer because this is ceramic, and otherwise it's difficult for the paints or any paint to stick on there. For those who don't know, the woody bands are special ornaments, and when they are cold, they behave like wood. And when you warm them up, either on a griddle or with a heat gun or hair dryer, they get nice and soft. So you can basically bend it around any surface you can just think of. So that's basically what the plan is. And I've already put one down on the griddle, one already broken, because that's what you can do also if you're not careful, like me. Sometimes a little clumsy. Guys, when you join, just say hi to me and just let me know where you're watching from. Hi, Jill. Good to see you, girl. How are you? How's the weather in Jersey? Jersey. Is it Jersey? I'm confused tonight. It is Jersey. Yes, I'm confused, but even so. I hope the weather is nice where you are. Okay. You can cut the woody bands. I'm just going to check. Put everything to the side. What I need. So I've already warmed the. You apply them basically with wood glue. Wood glue, where is it? There it is. With wood glue, and that's what we're going to do. Let's start on his head. Let's see where we're going to put it. I'm going to lay him down that side so you can see. Can you see? I'm going to pull it over. He's still very bright. He's going to get a little paint in a minute. Okay, so this one is already on the griddle, so this is now nice and bendy. That's why they're called woody bend. I apply my wood glue. I spread out the wood glue nicely on the surface of the whole ornament to make sure that every basically part of that ornament is going to stick. So, and then I am pressing it into shape. When it's cooled down, it's going to stay in the shape I've basically forced it into. And you're not, damaging any of the details of the ornament, which is very special to those okay, I've got it right. So we had lovely weather over Easter time, and got my motorbike back out. So we went for a nice ride. So let's see, that's the part which was broken off. I'm just going to put back on there. As I said, you can apply it to any surface, and you always use wood glue, good quality wood glue. I'm using Tide Bond, and any excess glue you can basically wipe off with a baby wipe, with a damp brush, or just anything. So if there is an edge not really coming down, you just reheat it. Which is not really necessary with this chap, because only decoration, but even so, and then you can get that back down. So obviously glue needs a minute to dry. Let's see, there's one down, one to go. And let's see if this is already, yes. That's already nice and soft, as you can see. I'm going to put glue on here. You're probably wondering why I'm always using broken bits and pieces. Those are basically, which may have arrived here broken, or I've broken by throwing it on the floor. I mean, they're pretty robust, and with that new packaging, they are pretty safe also. But I'm clumsy. So when I drop the things and damage the things, I'm using them basically myself. So that's gonna go there. That's just gonna go around his head. That's basically where I want to have it. Just like an extra detail, so it's not just a plain garden dwarf. Do you have those in Jersey, Jill, or in the UK? I think they are very German, so. So I'm just reheating that. Make sure it gets good contact on the whole surface. And they need about the same time to cool down like they need to heat up. So I'm not bothered about the wiping off the wood glue, because I'm going to add more texture anyway. So okay. There you go. He's got a nice ornaments around his head, and now we're just gonna go for his belt. Just going to cut a piece off. Yeah, I need it just to there. I'm just ripping it off. Just working. The trims come in a coil, and this is the easiest way to keep them, you know, safe in that way. So when I work with trims, I usually apply my glue to my project and add the trim. Then it makes your life, or it makes my life easier. Guys, you know, I'm not saying what I do is the way you have to do it. I'm just trying to give you ideas and go from there. If it helps you, it's good. If you have a different way doing it and it works, it's perfect. So that's already cooled down again. So I'm going to reheat that. Just to make it nice and soft. That's it. It's a nice belt, the guy. He's already got some flowers down there, so between his legs and stuff like that. So there we go. Nice belt, nice ornaments around his head, and so whoever's joining, I'm happy if you say hi to me, and if you haven't done it, guys, please pop over to my page and leave me a like there. Okay, so adding some texture. You can use any texture additive. I've brought the sea spray from Dixie Belle. And I'm going to apply it to the Daydream Apothecary tonight, to the Major Tom, which is black, because I want to have a black base to come through to the end. So they are water-based, they are clay paints. So I'm just mixing that up. Whatever water-based product you use, make sure you mix it up nicely. So there you go. Rest in here. Let's see. As I said, when you work with a heat gun, beware, because the top is very hot. Just done it again. Okay, when I work with a texture additive, I like to add my paint first and then go from there. Let's see. I'm useless working with tints. Absolutely useless. Okay, I'll put it to the side. Looking like a pig already. So there we go. Add my texture additive to it. And I'm just using basically, don't, you know, wash it out in your drain, oops, or something like that. That was a bit too much, I think. I'm gonna need a little more. Well, let's see. Yeah. There was a bit much. A little more paint. I love playing with paint. I love making a mess. Hi Nina. How are you? Thank you for joining. It's very quiet lately. I wonder why that is. Are you getting the notice out, guys, when I go live? I'm just wondering. Okay, so as I said, don't wash it down your drain. So I'm basically using, burn myself on my thing. And I'm applying it now on here. So I want to have nice texture. It's going to get like a crusty look. This is the Major Tom I'm using. This is basically one of the base colors. They have like a white and they have a black. I'm going to apply the texture all over this guy. And we're going to dry that. And when I work with the neons from Anissa, the neons, they're really neon colors. And they brighten up, or they really shine when you use, is it called black light in English also? I'm not sure. Not sure. If I have some leftovers, this is going to be dumped. Or if you, I'm just using a cheap brush. Cheap brush. Oh, rain and windy in Spain. Okay. Well, we had beautiful weather over Easter, as I said. The weather is turning bad now, but even so, I'm going to use some white over it again because the neons, they are a little translucent, so they don't have the coverage like usual clay paints have. Still, I want to have the base in black because when we reveal some of the base later on, I want to have some of the black come through. Revealing, I mean, basically standing a little back. So I want to have the black underneath coming through. And this is why it's getting covered in black, in black first. I'm going to sand through the white. That's good, Nina. So coming to the last bits around his head, everything is covered in texture all over. If you accidentally wash it out down your drain, I mean, you know, texture additives, they dry rock hard. So if you accidentally wash it down your drain, just make sure you let enough water run behind, or you know, after it, so it's going to clear your pipes. Otherwise, if it dries in there, you're in trouble. If you want to keep your materials, wash your brush or whatever you use to apply it in a bucket with water, and throw that water in your garden or something like that. So, as this is like a clay paint and the texture additive is natural also, that'll be fine. Okay, so Garden Dwarf is turned from white to black. I have a sip of coffee. So, and while I'm drying him, you can make up your mind if you want to have Hot and Violet on there or Mom's Night Out, or both. Daydream Apothecary, neon colors. Just let me know which color you would like to see on the guy. It's gonna take a minute, guys. Hot and Violet or Mom's Night Out? Both. Nina wants to see both. Jill wants to see both also. Anybody else on Instagram? Any opinions there? Oh, I'm going to get him dry. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry for that. Oh dear. in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those colors. Yeah, so slowly getting there. It really looks very cool in black, I would say. You think it really looks pretty cool in charcoal. But this was Major Tom, Daydream Apothecary with texture edited. So I think that's good now. Sorry guys. Look what he looks like now. Already pretty cool. So anyhow, but Jill, you're right. Us crafters with oh my goodness. From heat guns and hot glue guns and stuff like that. We are basically, we can commit a crime easily because nobody can get our fingerprints. So guys, I have the new brushes in from Daydream Apothecary. Let's see. All four. I'm gonna use some tonight. Let's see. See which ones we're going to use. So firstly, I want to apply the first thing I want to apply the ground control just to get like the colors out nicely. Ground control is white. And this is the perfect base for the that's a perfect base for the you see, that's bright white. For the let's think, concentrate for the neon. So now I've got it. So they come out brighter. I'm using, isn't that cute? This is Frida. This is Frida from Daydream Apothecary. So and the brushes from them, they all have their saying on there. And Frida basically says, I'll paint my own reality. So that's quite funny, isn't it? So let's see. I don't want to have in, don't need like a complete coverage. I just want to have basically a brighter base. And I want the reason I've put the black underneath is because when I sand it back, I want to have, I'm just dabbing it on here. No rhyme or reason. When I sand it back, I want to have some of the black peeking through to give it like the rusty, crusty look, like old and weathered, and that's the idea. That's the idea. So let's see, I'm going to open up the other colors in a minute, and I'm going to see which I'm using both, if I'm just using one, I don't know. Using the paint from the lid. What's the time? So that's it. When they have the neons, when they have a bright or lighter underground, they shine more. So this is the reason I'm adding that on here. Okay, into the water. Dry that quickly also. This is Daydream Apothecary, Nina. They're clay paints. And they have basically their color lines by cured by artists. And the ones I'm using tonight, the neons, they have been cured by Anissa Perry. And they also have another line from Llewellyn, which is the coastal line. And just coming in next week, still bad. Coming in next week is from Chloe from the UK, the botanical line. So there's a lot of drawing going on tonight. But for this look, it's perfect also. I mean, I usually say don't use your heat gun to dry your paint, but this is going to be like a crusty look. So I like to interrupt anyway the drying process of the paints. So there we go. Okay. Mom's Night Out is like neon orange, orangey red, like a blood orange, and Hot Damn Violet is a Hot Damn Violet. So let's see. They come in tins. I basically am not used to. So can you see how bright they are? Both colors, one colors. One colors, yeah. Let's see. This is Maya. There you go. They are synthetic brushes, they are. And Maya says, you believe and your work will speak for you. So, purple. Okay, yes, that's the reason. Okay, I'm using the purple. Go for the purple first. Eventually, I'm going to use Mom's Night Out. But the purple is gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Oh, this is amazing, guys. This is absolutely amazing. Hang on, guys. Ja, ich bin auch gerade live, deswegen. Oh, Entschuldigung. Ja. Um Gottes Willen, dann komme ich nochmal morgen. Ja. Dankeschön. Ich gebe Ihnen Kärtchen mit. Ja, sehr gerne. Ja. Vielen Dank. Jo, tschüss. Ciao. Sorry, guys. So, I'm just going to bring that closer to you. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I love that. Oh, this is so pretty, guys. And the plan is to have a dwarf in each of the colors at the end. So you can basically see what I meant with the coverage. With the black, it doesn't really cover the black, but the white, it does. It's beautiful, isn't it, Nina? I love it. I think the Hot Damn Violet is my favorite from the colors. This is basically, I mean, you don't have to do like drawers or something like that, you know, just sometimes if you just have like a stupid sculpture or something like that you don't really have any use for, you know, just throw some paint on there and that's it. So it's not really dry there. This is so much fun. Tell you what we do. We use the other color on the... I'm totally mesmerized, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not talking very much because I love this so much. There we go. I like the black peeking through. Just want to make sure I have like all the white areas covered. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So, oh, Betty. Oh, hello, my friend. How are you? Oh, thank you for sharing. Thank you. I really need that. It's pretty quiet lately. I don't know. It's not sure if the notice is going out or whatever. So close that. Dry that quickly. you joined me late, I appreciate if you say hi. And also then if you have questions, just let me know. Also where you're watching from. If you watch replay, just put hashtag replay into the comments. So those are the Daydream Apothecary, the Neons by Anissa. They're clay paints. We put the base, the major tone with the texture additive to create some texture. Major tone is the black. And then I've added the ground control, also by Daydream Apothecary, which is the white, to give it a brighter base for the neons, as they don't have the coverage as the clay paints usually have. Yeah, that's so pretty. I'll tell you what I do. We will add some dripping, but I'm not going to use Mom's Night Out. I love that. This one is a very German one. Look at that. Look what he looks like. Pretty, pretty. So let it dry another second. What's the time? 50 minutes. Even so. I'm going to pull another coffee and I shall continue with that guy because he's not finished. Because I think not sure. Use Mom's Night Out on there. Let's see. I'm just gonna clean that brush, guys. Stay with me. So brush clean, coffee poured. It is almost 8 p.m. over here, but I'm still drinking coffee. Oh, pretty. That's good. Balls. Yeah, garden drawers over here. So where's my Mr. Bottle? So this is now going to be fun. Oh yes. Just get that drippy look. You just use loads of water for that. It's very simple, guys. You just apply basically the color. You can use your fingers to get it run. Wherever you want it to run. Use the brush for it. I'm adding the water to my coffee. I'm just going to put it to the side. It does. It does actually. So I'm adding water first to the guy also. And the thing is, you know, because he's got that structure, that texture, the running paint basically is catching up in the texture. So there you go. Now we've used basically both colors. Guys, I'm sorry, my stomach is roaring. I forgot to eat today. I was so busy. I will think about if I send anything back. I'm not quite sure yet. This is not just plain, you know, basically just checking if I want to have any more running paint. If I want to have it sit. I love it. Sorry, I'm just like a child there. now. I'm just going to dry that so I can show you. 1 hour. I'm sorry, guys. I'm over the time again. This is so much fun, guys. You can basically do that with any paint, you know, I mean, water-based. But those colors, they're so vibrant. This is going to come out really, really good. Check that out. Check him out. And he's looking so bored, doesn't he? And he's so cute now. He added, you know, those woody band ornaments to his head just to make him look a little more funky. He got a nice trim for his belt. And thank you, Betty. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you. So there we go. That's Violet. That's going to be his name. And you can see there's like the ground control and the major tom peeking through. So that's basically what I wanted to have. So now there's a mess on there. Just going to add some paper here. That's the result from tonight. 2 garden drawers finished. And there's Goldie. There's Goldie. Thank you, Sissy. Thank you, Jill. Exactly, Nina. The place looks a lot. But yeah, now I need to eat. Sorry, I forgot tonight. Betty, I'm sorry, I missed that question. No, they are made of ceramic. It's not resin. He's ceramic. So there was like basically I added a bonding primer and went from there. My friends, I'm so happy you joined me tonight with Goldie and Violet, and I think it was quite fun making those. So whatever statue you have you don't like, just throw some paint on there, and I think this is a lot of fun. Here's my coffee. Guys, thank you again for joining. For those who don't know me, my name is Angela. I'm the owner of Creative Energy from Elfen und Helden. I'm a DIY retailer and wholesaler over here in Frankfurt in Germany. And I'm always on live on Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. German time in German and 7 p.m. in English. And I really appreciate you being here with me. If you haven't done it yet, please pop over to my page, leave me a follow there. That'll be absolutely fantastic. And yeah, if you want to shop the products, just feel free to pop over to my page and do that. So if you need any help, just let me know. Guys, I love you very much. Thank you for being with me. You take care. You have a lovely weekend. Ta-da. And you guys, thank you for being with me.